4 days of state pool tournament, but tomorrow will probably be a little bit. My name
is Brian Pauley, and I'm a representative for a group called Gospel Trick Shot Ministries. And basically what we do is we go around to places across the country and do pool trick shots with a little bit of life lessons, a little bit of messages behind them. So hopefully you guys have some fun. And afterwards, I'm going to show you guys a game that I'm pretty sure nobody's ever seen before. It's called Bobble Ball. It's basically a mix of shuffleboard, bocce ball, a little bit of curling, maybe a little cornhole thrown in. And you do it on a pool table, but you don't even need a pool cue. So you can just stand there, and this is a bobble ball. Basically, it's in the shape of an egg, and this is what you actually aim for. So afterwards, we'll take about a 10-minute break after the show's over. Maybe move around a little bit, stand up, stretch, get something to drink, and then anybody can come over and give this a try. We'll need 2 people to play against each other at all times, but this gives you guys a chance to get in on the action as well. And maybe if you guys would ever want one, I can show you guys where you can get one of these. They're very, very fun to have. And it's good for all ages. I know a friend of mine who's a pool instructor up north in Sandusky takes this to all the senior places he goes to, and they absolutely love it. But also I have some friends of mine that play on my pool team, i.e. my friend Dennis, absolutely loves to play this too, so everybody loves to play this. So it's a real fun game. So anyways, let's get started with the show. Why not? This first shot, and who here likes railroads? Who here likes railroad trains? Okay? I like to call this shot the Chattanooga Choo-Choo shot, also known as a railroad shot. So basically, we have our 2 cues right here for like our railroad tracks. And basically, we're going to make the 2 ball, the 3 ball, the 4 ball, and the 5 ball in this pocket, and the cue ball does not go. And you're thinking, well, why doesn't it go? And we're about ready to find out. This one you got to hit just right to get it around the cues. And let's see if we can get it. Get up there. There we go. It ran out of gas. Choo-choo! There we go. The choo-choo shot. That's a fun shot. Alrighty. Alright, so our next one, I like to call this shot obstacles. Now, is life always easy? No. Life always is not easy. Sometimes we have obstacles. And in this shot, we're going to set up our what's called a combination kiss shot. So the 4 ball is going to go in this pocket off the combination on the 5 ball, and then the 5 ball is going to kiss off the 4 ball and go there on the side. But that looks just too easy. And as we said, life isn't easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some obstacles here and surround the cue ball with a little obstacle here to make it not as easy. Doesn't look like it's any easier, is it? Not really. But see, like in this shot, it's a little bit of a push shot because as soon as you hit the cue ball, you got friction coming off these 2 balls. And if you flinch back, once you feel that friction, you can't make the shot. You have to follow all the way through with the cue stick to make the shot. And the same thing is in life, because when we have an obstacle in life, if we flinch back, are we going to get through our obstacle? Not really. We have to push on through. And that's how it is in life. So this is called the obstacle shot. If I set it up right, hopefully I did, the 11 ball will go here, the 10 ball will go here, the 4 ball will go there, and the 5 ball will go there, all in one shot, if I set it up correctly. See if we can push through this and get through our obstacle. There we go. Alright, so now, that is a small obstacle. But what is a small obstacle for somebody may not necessarily be a small obstacle for somebody else, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the cue ball down here. We're going to put 2 balls in front of it. And to make it even more of an obstacle, we're going to put the rack right there in front of it. Now that does not look like a very simple obstacle. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do something a lot different to make our combination kiss shot. I like to call this a Superman shot. But the reason is, what we're going to do is we're going to jump the cue ball over these two balls, fly through the rack like Superman, and split the two balls in the corner.
Oh,
Doesn't that sound like fun?
I don't think you're going to do it.
Oh, well, maybe. Do you have any kryptonite on you? If you have any kryptonite on you, I know Superman will be able to do it.
Okay, I see this.
Alright, so we're going to do the Superman shot. This is our large obstacle shot. And the same thing with the first one, you had to push through. On a jump shot, you have to make sure you follow through to make the cue ball jump. Alright, so hopefully Superman can overcome this kryptonite and make this. Who's got kryptonite? Somebody has some kryptonite on. Let's try this one more time. Where is Matt? Weren't we screening people for kryptonite?
You didn't put that
come on,
in the
man.
notice. Yeah, sorry.
Alright.
Superman.
Yep. There you go. Alright. I think Lex Luthor must have paid somebody here to carry some kryptonite. Alright. Let's try this one more time. The Superman shot. If somebody could put away your kryptonite. Almost got it. But you know what? That's close enough.
That's good.
Alright, so this next shot, this one's a little easier. There's a couple trickier ones.
Well, I'm sitting over here.
Now, normally I talked about the title of the shot and talked about it, right? And then we did the shot. Well, actually, this one's going to go backwards. I'm going to shoot the shot first, and then talk about it second, and there's a reason why. What we're going to do is we're going to make the 6 ball come out of this rack and right there in the side pocket. Hopefully this cue ball stays on the table.
Good luck.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put the 6 ball out of the rack and into the side pocket. And hopefully keep the cue ball on the table.
Ooh.
Wow. I did not say what side of the rack it was going to come out of. The title of that shot is called Deception. Because nobody here knew what the trick was with this shot. So unless you know what the truth is, you can be very, very easily deceived if you don't know what the trick is. Make sense? Alright, so that was the deception shot. Alright, how many people here like stories?
Stories.
I like stories. I love stories. And the thing is, I like to read the Bible every once in a while. They got some really cool stories in there. And this shot is a story about a guy by the name of Joseph. Now, who here knows of Joseph not marrying Joseph? But the Joseph from the Old Testament. Anybody know about that guy, the coat of many colors?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, my dentist is Dr. Joseph.
There you go. Well, the story of Joseph, as everyone knows, he had 11 brothers, right?
Yeah.
And his dad gave him a special coat that was many, many different colors, right? But what happened with his brothers? His brothers kind of got jealous, didn't they?
They were jealous.
They were very jealous of him. So then what they do, they threw him in a pit, and they're thinking maybe they were going to kill him. But his youngest brother came up and says, no, we can't kill him. So what did they do with him? Well, they sold him. That's not fun. They sold him to the Ishmaelites.
Was he a slave then?
Yes, well, he actually worked in Pharaoh's, house in there, but unfortunately, Pharaoh's wife took a liking to him and kind of wanted to do some things with him. He says, no, I'm not going to do this. And then she lies about him to Pharaoh. And he goes in jail, and that was not a very fun time. But anyways, in jail, he meets these 2 guys, the butler and the baker, and finally one of them relays his message onto Pharaoh, and he's able to go back into the palace. That's basically what we're going to do here with this shot. This is a story shot. So the cue ball is Joseph. I can find a cue ball's got multiple colors on it, right? So I can have a coat of many colors. So here's the 11 brothers, and here's the pits, and here's the butler and the baker, and here's the palace, and there's Pharaoh. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump the cue ball out of this pit. We're going to come over here and meet the butler and the baker. The 12 ball is going to go here, the 13 ball is going to go here, and the cue ball is going to come over here and meet Pharaoh. That sounds like fun, huh? I'll move this out of the way here just a little bit.